A Fort McMurray bride nearly had her Toronto wedding snuffed out. She left her Alberta home for her nuptials here. She had to leave without her dress. But through an act of generosity, she now has two. CTV's Janice Golding joins us now with more. Janice?
Well, Ken, this is really a heartwarming story. A 29-year-old bride nearly had her dream wedding destroyed by the same wildfires that have ravaged her hometown. But thanks to the kindness of strangers, this bride is going to look like a dream when she walks down the aisle.
This is the evening dress.
Gorgeous.
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful.
Look at that. You're going to look stunning in this.
I'm really excited about it, actually.
In many ways, ELISE BOISSONNEAULT is like any other bride. Excited about her wedding, excited about her dress.
The beading and everything.
But ELISE isn't like any other bride. She's here from Fort McMurray, and up until last night, she didn't have a dress. Her gown was being altered at her seamstresses, and no one could go and get it for her before the town was evacuated due to the wildfires.
My fiance called me, and he was in the south part of town. He couldn't get to me. He said, you need to pack everything and just get out of there and go north.
ELISE's wedding was planned for this coming Saturday, right here in Toronto. So she'd already packed some of what she needed for the trip. But she no longer had the most important piece for a bride, a gown.
It was a wall of smoke. And it just kept growing, and that's when I realized, that was part of it too. Like, wow, this is really not good. You could feel the heat, even when I was packing.
And that's where the kindness of strangers comes in. Friends went on social media, and ELISE quickly ended up with hundreds of people offering her their used gowns.
It's been all across Canada, people from Nova Scotia, here in Toronto. There was people in Edmonton, Calgary. I think there was some in BC. It's just crazy. It's so romantic, actually, is the way my mom described it.
In the end, ELISE ended up with not one, but two dresses, thanks to Leanne Belter Bridal at Broadview and Dundas. She was having a hard time choosing her gown, so the kind staff there told her to take her top two picks so she can wear one to the ceremony, the other for the reception. Now, this story does have a bittersweet ending. While ELISE will walk down the aisle tomorrow as scheduled, her hometown has been decimated, and while her house is still standing, she doesn't know what's going to happen to it over the next few days. Reporting live, I'm Janice Golding. Now back to Ken.